Jesus. See, this is like its own, like, this is before the era of DLC and all that shit. So this was an expansion. It was basically like its own little standalone thing. The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his death he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos shall be sown in their footsteps. So saith the wise Alamundo.
You spent your youth in the library fortress of Candlekeep, under the kind tutelage of your foster father Gorion. Imoen shared this home, a kindred spirit. Her background was as mysterious as your own. Gorion's murder brought answers to your questions when his killer Saravok was revealed to be your brother. You and Saravok were a product of the time of troubles, a chaotic period when gods were made flesh and forced to walk the earth. One such deity foresaw his own death and walked the land before the cataclysm. He left a score of mortal offspring, intended to be the fuel for his rebirth. The god was Baal, Lord of Murder, and you are one of his children. Saravok sought a war of sacrifice to prove his worth, believing he could become the new Lord of Murder. You killed your brother, sending his taint back to Baal. You were the hero of Baldur's Gate, but some suspected you shared the same lineage as Saravok. You departed soon after, under circumstances much darker than anyone would have believed. They came as you rested, figures cloaked in mist that clouded your thoughts, blurring the lines between consciousness and dreaming. There was no malice or hatred, no mention of an old score, only quick capture and the promise of grim deeds to come.
Do you remember the intro to Baldur's Gate 1, how quick that was? Baldur's Gate 1 is what allowed them to do this. The success of Baldur's Gate 1, that is. Hi, John. That is his name, I believe. This is another game I've never beaten. I've played a lot of, but never actually beaten. Port game. Load. Done.
To battle and victory!
No. No. Wait, was it Dan?
Ah! Taking the lead. All right. How about a nap? Just a quick one. So how about that thing we were gonna do? That's supposed to be on the inside. Yeah? What do you want? Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. All right.
Okay. And we'll keep the name as Musnik. That's who I am. I mean, I don't have like those like, I don't know, there's a lot of people who are like veteran players who are well versed. No, we are going to keep this on normal. We're keeping this on normal because this uses 2nd edition rules. And I don't want to fuck with 2nd edition rules and like shit fucking killing. Ooh. They just go right in. They throw you right in. Oh, I got infravision. I can see there's 2 people up there.
Ah, the child of Baal has awoken. It is time for more experiments. Now! The pain will only be passing. You should survive the process. Interesting. You have much untapped power. Do you even realize your potential?
More intruders have entered the complex, Master.
They act sooner than we had anticipated. No matter, they will only prove a slight delay.
You got reduced to a fucking bit of charcoal.
Wake up, you. Wake up! Come on, we have to get out of here.
Hey, it's Imoen, but she looks so wildly different. I don't like the new look, to be perfectly honest. Messed with your head too, huh? All I know is we were near Baldur's Gate and got jumped. Your journal has been updated. I've woken up in a strange mage's dungeon, and Imoen has released me from my cell. We must find a way to escape this place. Although I suspect the exits might be barred by magic, we might be able to find a way to leave if we explore the area, although we will need to be careful. Who knows what traps this mage has laid, or what guards he employs. I should keep an eye out for weapons and armor to equip myself with, too. Likely some of my items are hidden somewhere in this complex if he hasn't destroyed them or sold them already. I don't think I want to remember it all. He's been doing things to us. We have to get out of here. Doing things? What do you mean? Come on, don't make me think of it. He did the same to you, I think. I heard you screaming like it anyways. I want to know who's behind this. I owe them a debt of pain. Later, I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I could get loose again if he came back. My head hurts so bad. It isn't like a normal pain. It's on the inside, like my bones are made a little dagger and it won't go. That's a weird way of saying that. It won't go away. It's called a sharp pain. Don't look at me like that. It just hurts, alright? Must have been the noise. There was a fight. Assassins came after our captor, I think. There's people dead all over, and the fighting is still going on. I could hear it. Are you going to get moving, or do I leave without you? Right you are. Let's go. Good. I didn't want to go by myself. I need you around. Don't want to be here alone. Should look in that room to the west first, just a bit north. I think I saw some weapons in there. A room off to the corner from this one. I don't think it's our gear. They probably sold our best stuff. But anything is better than nothing. Now let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. No. Second. All right. Yeah, so they definitely changed Imoen's from just a thief to a dual class. I'm not gonna say that I'm fond of that, but none. I don't like to give my casters AI
What do
scripts.
you want?
Whereas like me, it's just me. My character sheet, 19 strength, 17 dexterity, 16 constitution. Probably could have gone with more constitution, less charisma. But, you know, I'm used to like the second edition or fourth edition rules now. So, wait, ready to level up. What? You can level up again? Okay. Get a free fucking level for importing my character, I guess. Ah, yeah, sword and shield style is the only one I have
Hey.
fighting style I have. Okay. So before we get
Yep,
going,
Sure.
Ah, Minsk will be free. These bonds will not hold my wrath. Butts will be liberally kicked in good measure.
oh my god, I love Minsk. Can you control your anger long enough to... I remember traveling with you, but how did we get here? Minsk, your mighty warrior spirit must find these bars unbearable. Time for a short talk is small. Release me. I will rain beatings down upon... Okay. Thank you, Pedro, for not knocking on the door. I appreciate that a great deal. That means I can put this back over here. I just keep my phone on hand. What are you doing? Now my phone's being weird. Okay, we're gonna close everything. Good there, phone? You okay? Yeah, you're good now. All right. Got that. All right. The time for talk is small, or the time is short for the talk that is small. Okay, Minsk. Release me. I will rain beatings down upon all who dare to touch me, and Dinah here, she will be avenged. So Dinah here. Dinah here? There's another trapped here? Trapped? Her spirit is trapped in a cage. Cage creature by my failure. Cage created by my failure. I was to guard her, but they killed her as I watched, you see. I know not who they were, but I will redeem myself. Minsk, it's horrible. I'm sorry for you. I won't cry for the dead. I won't. Okay, maybe a little, but I will staunch the flow of tears with righteous fury. Lullaby and good night. Evil, Minsk will make you pay. Will you help me? We must join together once more, and our fury will be such that bards will run their quills dry. Yes, ink will be scarce wherever we go. I don't know how to... Yes, I will try to free you, but I don't know how to open your cell. I do not know either. The bars have no lock at all. They're smithed together. I'm proud that they feared me enough to imprison me permanently. Permanently, that's going to make this difficult. But you will keep looking, of course. I would never you would never give up, I know this. A hero always succeeds, and a hero never stops short of his goal. But he also needs a key or a switch. I don't know where they are. You have brushed me aside with your words. You won't help. Boo can see it now. You do not intend to cut my chains. You only intend to yank them. I'll make sure you do not live long enough to abandon more friends. I'll do it all of this soon. As soon as I get these, as soon as I get these bars open.
The bars, they bend and twist with my berserker strength. Minsk and Boo are free. No, you will not. No. Ooh. Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now. You said what you did just to get me mad. Mad enough to break free. Haha. You are as smart as Boo sometimes.
Now we can resume our adventures together. There are friends to avenge and villains to smack about the face and neck, right, Boo? Together we shall make our enemies answer for our fallen. Answer they will. My sword shall be the question. We shall have fistfuls of sweet, sweet justice, and our enemies will be stains beneath our feet. Oh my god. Thank you for that. What? Yes, but all right. Boo tells me that I am raving again. I did not notice a difference, but I did not notice a difference, but I shall heed his words nonetheless. Come, we must go now. Yes, Minsk and Boo and you together again. Beware, villains. I will force justice down your evil, evil throats. I see you still have that rodent. Dare I ask how you kept it hidden from our captors? Don't ask questions better left to aged sages. Boo is quick and evasive. And there's ever so much of Minsk to search. There is no hope of getting us apart. Yes, and when I really don't want to think about that too much. Minsk and Boo are Minsk and Boo, and we shall not be separated. Shall we go? The butts of evil await my boot print. Right you are, Minsk, where evil doth lay his dirty feet, we shall mop the floor with his buttocks. I have lost myself in your words, but Boo thinks you're just ducky. Onward! There we go. All right. There we go. Oh shit, I gotta, okay, there are a few things I didn't take care of, but first and foremost, I need to go get my food. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. I'll be right back.
Of stinking evil. Cover your nose, Boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
So how about that thing we were gonna do? So how about that thing we were gonna do?
Boo must have his exercise, lest he bite us all in hard-to-reach places.
I can hear Minsk still talking about...
This place seems fun.
Oh yeah, the idle stuff, yeah. Okay. Apologies, but I do have a partial denture for anybody who might be off by that. Actions. Ooh. E and H. Yes. Okay. Scroll up. Scroll down. Whoop. Scroll right is actually going to be that. Scroll down is going to be that. And scroll left will be... Done. Return to game. Okay, there we go. This is BG2. This is Baldur's Gate 2. So welcome. Yes, this is... while we... I'll put my partial back in while we talk. Yeah, so this is Baldur's Gate 2. I don't know how much of 3 you've played.
You point. I punch.
But we have Minsk. He is in Baldur's Gate 3. With his he has Boo is a fuzzy little hamster. While Minsk believes that Boo is a miniature giant space hamster, you're rather certain the tiny rodent is just a normal hamster. Jumped into a lot of people did. This game is like, we're talking like over 20 years old. This game is super old.
What's up?
And it's nothing like
All right.
the other two.
Quickly, we must get out of here before whoever did this returns. I swear, traveling with you is never dull.
You probably recognize her. I would hope. You know, she's not too far into the game. Minsk is pretty far into the game, but Jaheira you find by Act 2. And apparently, from what I've heard, from what I understand at least, Baldur's Gate 3 takes place like over 100 years after Baldur's Gate 2. But you know that's you know fantasy tropes. Elves apparently live forever, so you know. May help, but refresh my memory. Yes, you can't make demands of me. I don't know why I'm here. I may help, but refresh my memory as to who you are. I know who she is, but yeah. Refresher. Perhaps you've taken a knock or two to the head. At the least, I would say that not remembering me is a symptom of some deeper problem, though I would not rule out a bad attempt at humor on your part. No, we have traveled together too long for such games, and I will answer plain and true if it will help. Jaheira is what I am called, as you should well know. We have traveled together for some time, and the places we have gone number too many to name. At the behest of your slain foster father, my husband Khalid and I kept an interest in you, though you have proven to be your own person in all things. We will remain in your company as friends more than guardians, and our exploits together have left the land for the better. We have certainly we have earned many enemies. I don't know where I got certainly from. Don't mind me. The text is very small and I am very old. We have earned many enemies, but we have dispatched them all. Whoever has trapped us is certainly powerful. Whoever has trapped us now is certainly powerful to have done this so easily. Jesus Christ. Once we know, we will deal with them in due course. But for the time being, it is more important to retrieve our friends and companions and leave this place. I agree, but your cage seems to require a key of some magical nature. I think that's what I'm going to go with. I do not know. If you have sufficient strength, it is possible the cage may be broken. If not, you may have to search for whatever key it might need. Do try to hurry. I wish to be out of here before the owner returns. The ease of our capture suggests it may be beyond our power to resist. It would be best to face the culprit another day on our own terms. Now go and be quick. We must be free. We must free ourselves soon. Okay, well. He's on me twice. What? Really? Failed to force. Okay. Come here, Emmeline.
Good to go.
Orders?
Okay. I don't like that, but okay.
Name it. Right you are.
There we go. Always detect traps in this game. Oh yeah, that's right. Go. All right. Well, Dagger, you are a thief. Are there any other? What's on the table? Okay. Ooh. There we go.
Yeah,
All right. Let's
if
get
you
everybody,
say
and then
so.
we'll split up the loot. Minsk, what do you? All right, Minsk.
Your servant awaits.
Well, that is a relief, and about time too. We should be going immediately. Not only might our host come back, I simply must see the sun again, and in none too short a time. This dank place stifles me. We will leave immediately and celebrate once we're out of this hole. As you would have it, though there are friends we must find as well. It's good to share your company again.
What do you want?
I don't think we should tell her.
I await your need.
All right, what's this? Doom? No. Give us bless. I don't like the entangle, at least in second edition rolls. So maybe another bless and another cure light wounds. Level 2 spells. No. Wait. Oh, we got bark skin in this one. Okay. Let's take one of those and I don't know. Level 3 spells. Call lightning and hold animal. How about instead of holding an animal, we're curing medium wounds? Level 4. Cure serious wounds. Okay, you've got that. What the hell is Harper's Call? Oh, the Harpers. That's right. Okay. Interesting. That's a spell in this game. Okay. Oh, so Emmeline, let's take a look at what you got. You got an identify. All right. You got mage armor that you immediately casted because the AI in this game is very something. All right, level 2. No. You're a fucking thief. You don't need strength. Haste, yes. Lightning bolt. No, fireball's easier to control. And monster summoning is really bad in these games, so give her more fireballs. Stone skin and minor globe of invulnerability. Actually, would not be bad. We keep both of those. What do we have over here? Okay. Well, we don't need to worry about that stuff. All right.
Nature could find a home here if it were properly cleansed
No
and
problem.
balanced.
I'm gonna zoom in a bit so we're not staring at like this tiny little. Because like this is zoomed all the way out. That we're not doing that.
Ready and willing.
Dagger +1. I don't know if that's a thing in
Hey.
standard current Baldur's Gate. Longsword, I will take. And thank fucking God we don't have weapons that are gonna break constantly in this game. Alright. Helmet for me, splint mail, chain mail, buckler, small shield. I'm gonna take the shield. Wait, what did I take? I took the helmet, so armor class 4, armor class 5, so this is better. Yeah, so I don't know how much you know about second edition rules, but they're dumb and not good and objectively bad. Lower AC is better, so you don't want high AC. The reason for that is THAC0. THAC0 stands for 2-hit armor class 0, which you have to roll to hit somebody with an armor class of 0. And then they basically turned a role-playing game into a math problem. So you roll. Say somebody has like a THAC0 of like, 10, which would be like insane. And then they roll whatever. You add in the modifiers that you have. If they don't add up to 10, you miss. If they do add up to 10 or greater, then you roll for damage. Kind of like, nowadays you a bit more normal
Swords,
once it gets
not
there,
words.
but
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
does it though? Does it really? Yeah, they turned this into a fucking math problem, which I thought was hilarious. But all right, you got your two-handed sword and
Something up?
you got your dagger.
All right, all right.
So you're gonna take just the leather armor and that. But yeah, that's just like one of the many different things. I don't know if lore is a thing in the new rules. I don't think they are, but lore in this game, in second edition rules, if you have high enough lore,
I am ready. It
you
is
could
done.
potentially identify items just by looking at them. Spear or a quarterstaff. And take a look at your character sheet and see what you got. Club. Well, okay. There's no club in here though. There's a mace. Oh, bitch. All right, I'll take that. You take the studded leather armor because you are a druid. All right.
What's up?
Grab everybody.
I
Let's
could
get the
do
fuck
that.
out of here. Go into M1 script real quick. Whoop. No. Record. Customize script. Let's see if that will... No. Okay, it won't. We gotta find a good AI script where she's not gonna be casting a bunch of... Maybe... defensive? Do you have a script, MON? Or am I gonna have to, like... Leave scout? We'll try to stay hidden. The script is useful to need explore. Okay. Deep adventurer. Search for traps. There we go. Okay. Get up. Okay. MON, you're
Ordered? Yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't think we can go through there. I believe that identify items. What do you mean by that? You've only played 5th edition. Your friends played 2.5, but you only played once or twice around that time. I think it was 2.5
What do
or
you want?
3. You don't recall. So this item, when I initially found it, was just a dagger. When you get okay, that's right. So fuck. Yeah. In this game, you can get items that aren't identified. And so, let's get into, yeah, okay. You have this identify spell. With this spell memorized, go to the description of an unidentified item, press the identify button. The chance of identifying the item is 100%. Spell identifies the name, the item's name, what it does, and if it's cursed. So, basically, you needed this to... no. A magic missile. Yeah, so you needed that spell to
Name it. No problem.
basically know what the hell? I don't think we want to know what that
Yeah.
is, but
Ready and willing. You can count on me.
all right.
do
And
you want?
combat in this game occurs in real time.
All right. Take him down!
Every
Something up?
hamster has his
All right,
day.
so you have to like manually pause the game, and just like that. Now, special abilities. Do they have revealed? No. Party AI. Okay.
This way then?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I don't actually remember ever going this way, so we're gonna do a quick save real quick.
Time to move?
You said locked, so
This place seems
Gotcha.
fun.
okay.
Armored, sharpened,
Hey,
and
if
raring
you
to
say
roll.
That's
so.
right. I forgot my mouse is has been acting up lately. All right, so That's the basic rub of like why this game, I claim that this game is wildly different from Baldur's Gate 3. And also, you know, these are the original BioWare devs before BioWare existed. They worked at Black Isle Studios. Oh yeah, that's right. Imoen is dumb, and oh well, I also don't have AI on. That might help. So if I, okay, good. Now,
What's up?
What do you want? Good to go.
and her on ahead and quick save. This place is packed full of traps. Buzzing with electrical energy. Yep. Okay. Out. Yep.
Orders?
There we go.
No problem.
All right.
Who says?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
No, no. Oh God. What the hell, man? Turn that off.
What do you
Okay.
want?
Let's go ahead and... Ow! Well, that's the nice thing
can
about
do
this
that.
game is you don't start at level 1. Well, none of your characters start at level 1 in this game. But it's because it's the party from the original game, so it would make sense that they, I need to eat my food before it gets too cold. It would make sense that, you know, they're not all, like, super weak and
Name it.
inexperienced at...
Now you right as rain.
Okay, so we're gonna sneak our way up here and see what we can see. Imoen, welcome! You have escaped somewhat later than I had hoped. I am Atakwa. I see whom I must talk to. No offense, Imoen. But I am curious, Musnik. I'm curious how Musnik will react to me. Musnik, I have questions. Be not afraid. You have my welcome, to my little piece of this place. I do so try to keep it more appealing than the rest. My thanks. How is it that you know my name? What's going on here? Your name is well known amongst those who watch. Your life's thread is bright indeed, though in your path lies many dark and frayed end. Max level in this game? I don't know. I do believe it is higher than level 12, though. As to easing your mind and answering such questions as those I have that surely plague you, it is not my place to do so. I am sorry. Then of what use can you be to me? Seems you have no wish. Then of what use can you be to me? Such assistance as you will get from me depends on yourself. Are you prepared to answer a question? I will answer your question if it leads to the making of some sense. Then here is my hypothetical question. You and your sibling are captured and locked in separate cells, unable to communicate. The mage responsible appears and speaks. He explains his sadistic game. In each cell there's a magical button. If you press the button and your sibling does not, you will die. But your sibling is free. If your sibling presses the button and you do not, they will die. But you will go free. If neither of you nor your sibling press the button, both of you will die. If you both press your respective buttons, both of you will die. The mage says that you have one turn of the hourglass to decide your action, then he leaves. This is silly. Buttons are not how one escapes dungeons. I would smash the button and rain beatings liberally down on the wizard for playing such a trick. Verily, of that I have no doubt, Minsk. But the question is hypothetical and it requires an answer born of the wisdom of Musnik, not your impatience. Tell me, Musnik, do you press the button? Me personally, no. I would not press the button, but that's because I am estranged from my family. So, you know, a sibling, to me, a sibling was a tormentor. So, I personally wouldn't press the button, but my character has always sought to do the right thing, even if it was at his own demise. I will press the button. Interesting. No action can be performed without consequences, especially that which follows the noble path. Deal with this noble one. With what?
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Eat it!
Ready and willing, right? You
Pull
are.
her back, and there you go.
Hey. All right.
Well done. It appears you can deal with the consequences of your actions. In return for your indulgence, I offer advice. Seek out Rylev. He awaits for such as you. Offer him the release that he craves, and you shall find that the focus of your journey shall soon become apparent. Farewell. Ooh, gold. Ah, there we go. Alright, turn quick loot on. Imoen, you are detecting traps.
All right, all right.
Turn quick save real quick. Did I just hear someone screaming? Uh-oh.
What's up?
Come here, you. Yeah. That's it. Fuck him up. Give me the loot.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap. That's all the fucking goblins.
Here we go.
Makes a goblin camp in Baldur's Gate 3 look like a fucking cakewalk. Ooh. Let me take that.
My
I guess
place
this is happening.
down south.
Creature, and feed the earth!
This place is just too darn creepy. I really want out of here.
Do I want anybody using a bow in this game? Maybe Jahir. No, Jahir has sling proficiencies. Minsk, what do you got? Do you have longbow? Are these short bow? Fuck. I guess we can give him a bow, but he's a ranger. I guess yeah. I'll use range stuff with Minsk.
You point, I punch.
And grab a bow. We will use that bow anytime we feel it is better. But for the meantime, we will
Orders.
use that. And I believe you have two. This is really weird to me that they did do this, and I don't know why they did this. Two-handed sword, two-weapon style. You cannot dual wield two-handed swords. It's there in the name. I guess maybe
Yeah,
they wanted
if
you to.
you say so.
You wanted to use that. You'd use a mace, but like, why not use? I don't know. That seems weird.
My
Another method.
place down to size. Next time.
Oh, great. Critical miss. I remember, if I remember correctly, critical misses. Lost a turn? What the hell was that? Some of them made it very... Oop.
Swords, not words.
What do you want? Uh-huh.
Alright. Let's see. What's this? The fluid within this device churns and bubbles, but the tank itself is empty. The creature in this tube appears to be alive, albeit barely. The cells that power this tube are lifeless. You'll need to find new power cells to revive this creature. This tube is unpowered, but the creature inside is dead.
No problem.
Okay. That's...
I know this room. I've been in here. We both have. There are things in these tanks. They used to be people.
What kind of monster is this guy? Captures us easy as pie, kills whoever he wants. That could have been us in those glass things. We'll get him back, Emmeline. We'll make him pay for all of this. We don't even know where we are. My head is still doing funny things. He said something about potential. He said something like realizing power within you so it could be used. As if it means taking part in horrible things. I don't like this place. Can we go? Emmeline appears to be dealing with a bit of PTSD. Speaking as somebody who has PTSD, I know the warning signs of getting ready to have a bit of a moment.
I meant to do that.
Right? We got here. Oh, yes. Look at this shit. Oh. Longsword for me. Is that a mace? What are you? One-handed warhammer. Well, it's magical, so I'll take that. Medium shield, sure. Alright, give the mace to, or give the sword to Emmeline. Can you identify? Longsword +1. Cool. Thank you. I will take that. Boop. Wait, Emmeline can't use the big shield? Oh, wow. That's disappointing. Alright. We can take the spell, though. Well, do we want to? Let's hold on to that. For reasons I will not discuss. Small benefit of...
Time to move? No problem at all.
Knowing a little bit ahead, I can plan effectively. Lockpick, thank you. Potion of extra healing. Spell magic. Again. Oh. Alright, great. Cool.
Minsk and Boo, jump on my sword while you can, Evil. I won't be as gentle.
Oh, if you try and take Boo out of the quick slot item. Good squeak.
Hey,
Good squeak. Alright,
what's up?
you come here. Nothing in there for you. Take that. And that. And give me that. And that.
Orders?
I want to see if there's something, Boo is, yes. He literally, and I don't know if he's in, I don't recall, I should say, if he's in Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't really do much with Minsk when I played, because he was kind of, when you first meet him, I believe he's like hostile towards you guys, because he thinks like, he sees Jaheira and it's like, you're fake, because of the other Jaheira that he's with.
Yeah. What do you want?
Alright. I have these nice little side pieces on my mouse that I can take on and off. It'll be easier to select different party members with... I have a 12-button mouse that I used to use for Final Fantasy XIV.
Yep.
Whoop.
You can count on me.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Does not have a conventional lock, so that means we can't pick that lock. So we're headed...
Yeah, sure.
Here, you're really... Okay, there we go. That'll be a... Yeah, Minsk is one of my favorite characters in this game. I didn't like him as much in Baldur's Gate 1, but... he didn't have his, he was kind of like a very, I don't know. The fact that you start off with him here, he was one of the characters that oh, hi guys. Can I talk to you? You suspect the golem is inactive. Okay. Alright, let's kick his ass, sea bass. Let's fucking go. Oh god. As I'm sitting here laughing, I just realized that my camera is on and my partial denture is not in my mouth.
Every hamster has his day.
Thank you, Boo, for your squeaks of approval. We appreciate your input. That short bow on the ground. Who wants that? Minsk?
Hey. All right.
Wait. Hey, that's the guy that the dude told us to,
Who be ye, servants of the master?
Who is the master that you speak of? While doing chores, mostly listening, partially watching. I appreciate it all the same. He was my friend, I think. Cast out, and one of us no longer. I cannot remember. Are you to take my place? Who are you? It is difficult to remember. I was Relev, dead, I think. Tell me, friend, do you know how to leave this place? How to escape? Prisoners be ye? Truly, I have been dead, but not dead too long. I seek release. I've been alone for too long. The master can take nothing more. I am forgotten. What release do you seek? Can I be of assistance?
Release, yes. Master, I no longer wish to come back.
Calmly, my friend. How is it that I can help? This unit contains me, is powered by cells, the crystals. Take them, and I can sleep. Die again. Die at last. I know you are prisoners. Some things do not change. You must escape this place and the Master's experiments. There are others like me, but of more recent experiments. So here we got we're gonna be able to get this power cell here, and I think we're gonna be able to go talk to those other glass jar things. They may know how the master exits his complex. When you take the cells to revive them and learn what you can. In return for this path to freedom I have offered you, I will take the cells and revive the other servants. Have peace at last.
I thank thee. Go and leave me to oblivion at last.
He's dead now? This pathetic creature.
Can't look away, Musnik. I've seen death and our scuffles before, but here, I did nothing but watch his life end. I can't look away. Death is not always to be feared, I guess. I would not wish to live like that. Yeah, no, that's what I'm going with. Death is pretty. Why would I think that? Oh, Musnik, let's get out of this place. I'm gonna get out of this place. There we go. Ooh. Is that the power cell that they're yeah, the activation stone, okay. And the energy cells, okay. Up here. What the hell just happened there? The whole game like hitched for a second. Chihira,
Speak your mind.
I got something for
I
you.
am willing.
Inventory. Use your staff though.
What's up?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna quick save real quick. I do need to go and